Hi everyone, my name is Chris and this is my first YouTube video, and I'm literally doing this with my phone and a cheap setup I bought, and it seems to be working well. I'm an art student at Rosebud School of the Arts. I want to become an actor. This is my 4th year here, and I've had some amazing experience. I already have some videos uploaded on this channel already, and those videos are from my 1st and 2nd year here. So yeah, please check those out. Bear in mind, it's my first time acting in those videos, so I promise I'm better now. And hopefully I can upload some videos of my acting skills. But yeah, I've always wanted to start a YouTube. I just didn't know how to start, what content, and what would be sustainable, yet enjoyable and entertaining. But I thought to myself, does it have to be entertaining? Maybe it just could be, for starters, for myself and my process as an actor in my life as a student. And I was like, maybe vlogging would be great. And then I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go for it. And I had a friend of mine saying, go for it as well, and stuff like that. And I've had some support, and I was like, you know what, let's just go for it. And here I am. So yes, I want to document myself, and this could be like a journal for me too. And I'd like to go back on some videos. Like, that's what journaling is, I think, is going back to your past and kind of reliving those days and learning from it, from the good or the bad, and then growing from that. So I think YouTube is perfect for that. And I want to take you through some of my process in class. In 4 days, we're going to New York. And I'm so excited, and I want to document that on this channel as well, and I think those will be fun videos, and yeah, it'll be a good time. And I think making these videos in New York will make it even more enjoyable, and I can go back and relive those days. So yeah, I'm quite excited to go to New York. It's been creeping up on me all semester. But yeah, it doesn't even seem like we're going to New York in 4 days. Like, and I've just been so busy with homework, and I'm part of what's called a 359 show, which is a student theater show here for the students. And it is a legit show. I've been in part of 2 in my first MP year, which is my 2nd year. But yeah, I've been part of 2 shows, and then my 3rd year, which is my MP2 year, I was in 2 main stage shows, and that was an incredible experience as well, beyond a professional stage with professional actors, and picking their brain about stuff like where do I find auditions, and what website is good for acting, and voice acting I want to do as well. So I got lots of advice from those actors. It's an amazing experience. And yeah, and now I'm back in a 359 show. Well, I auditioned for another main stage show, but I didn't get the part, which was kind of my first rejection as an actor, and I took that to heart a little bit, but you know, I took it as a lesson and a positive, and through that I still got a part in 359, and it's a pretty big part, so I'm quite stoked and to show my acting chops. But yeah, I can't wait. And yeah, and other content, I don't know. Right now in my mind is going through everyday life here at Rosebud, and maybe in the future that will obviously change, because I'm not going to be here as a student forever. This is technically my last year. I do have an extra semester because I need to catch up on some classes because I was so busy during those main stage shows. So I'll be here for another year, and that'll be a year where I'll do my final project. I'm supposed to do my final project this year, but since I'm doing another semester, I might as well just focus on the courses I have at hand and just get those done. And then my extra semester, I can work on my final project. And a final project is a thing when you're doing 4 years here. You get to produce and cast and pick out your director and your stage manager, and you get to like finance it yourself. You can put on a stage show in Rosebud or in Calgary if you have the budget for it. Or what I'm gonna do is write and make my own short film, and I think that would be perfect for a demi reel, because I eventually want to get into acting, and I think that would be a perfect opportunity. And I've been told by some of my instructors that I'm the perfect candidate for that, because I've done a couple films here, small roles, but enough to know that I enjoy the screen. But like, yeah, not every theater actor loves a camera right in their face for the first time, and so I didn't think of anything of it. I thought it was just another. It is weird because it's different for line wise and memorizing wise, and you don't really get a rehearsal. You go over lines by yourself quickly, and if you have a chance, go over the script with your scene partners and do it. But anyway, yeah, so I have a couple classes today. They're both the same class. It's a dialect class, but I'll talk about that on the way to class. But yeah, more content maybe. Yes, I love video games. I'm not the biggest, I'm not the best gamer and not the most competitive, but I love story-based games, and maybe I'll post series of my reaction to those games, and yeah, see where that goes. There's other content I have in mind, but I won't reveal that in case I can't do that. Yeah, I can't promise myself if I can't do it. But yeah. What else to say? I don't know. Other motivations. I have to give a shout out to my mom. She motivated me kinda to do YouTube. She didn't tell me herself to do YouTube. I had other friends tell me that. But she's a visual artist, and she's quite a great artist. She decided to make videos, and she's starting her own. She's starting to get her work out there, and good for her. She usually just gives her paintings out to family and friends, but to give her art out there is quite vulnerable, and I'm quite proud of her. I'll leave a link in the comments of her first video, and then please check her out and subscribe, and please subscribe to me. That would mean the world to me, you guys, friends, ladies. Thank you. I'm gonna end this part of the video, and I'll catch you on the flip. Hello. So I just finished my 2 classes for today, and they were both the same with an hour break in between. It was topics of acting, and the subject of that class is dialect. So different like ways you can speak English. In 359 I have 2 dialects, an Irish one and a Kansas one. So completely different dialects, which is going to be a pretty big challenge for me because I suck at dialect. I mean, I've done dialect before, but just for like play, you know, just for fun. But to do it in a play or a movie or whatever, which I'm assuming I'm going to come across, and this is a pretty important class to take, and I'm glad I'm taking it. I'm excited I'm taking it. But yeah, I don't want to come off as fake or not believable, you know. Sorry, it's cold. But yeah, and I don't want to be offensive, you know. Like, and I think it just comes with practice. My instructor said to listen to podcasts, find a word that could trigger that dialect. He said for Kansas, like Cadillac, I could bring up like a southern accent from the States, and for Irish, like potatoes and stuff like that. It's hard to talk and walk at the same time. I'm getting used to that on the phone. But yeah, class was good. The homework we had to do was we had to voice our own name and like follow the path and the like how you speak your name, like Christopher, and you gotta follow your tongue and where the plosives and the voiced and the non-voiced is. So that was fun. And we had to do a thing with the International Phonetic Alphabet, which is we took a sentence and any sentence and went to a dictionary and see how it's spelled in that alphabet, and it's different. Like if you go to a dictionary, you look up a word, there'll be like a thing at the bottom where it's spelled different, and we had to bring it into class a sentence with just that. I forgot to not put the sentence in like how I would spell it, and then the dialect, like that kind of spelling. But it is what it is. But yeah, that went well. And we got homework tonight I gotta do, which is I gotta record myself speaking a story in just my voice. And then I gotta bring that same story to a family member like my dad or my grandfather and see what is similar in my voice and what is different. Or my mom. But yeah, so that'll be fun. I'll do that for you guys. I'll read the story for you guys while I'm recording it. But yeah, should be fun. You can see how frightened and how much I suck at first reads. You know what? I might even just read it a couple times. Holy shit! Read it a couple times and then video myself, so I'm a little more fluid in it. Yeah, right now I'm off to a community dinner at a house, and that's what's amazing about Rosebud. Like, this is a great community, and that's what separates this school from other schools. I can't wait for the dinner. I'm pretty hungry, and they always make great food here. It's amazing. So this is the play, Voice of the Prairie. This is the whole season, Rosebud season. But yeah, this is our play. April 12th to 27th.
It's gonna be a great show!
And this, right here, this beautiful man, I just blurred out.
Beautiful man! I am flattered, sir.
This is Ryan. And this, yeah, my camera's turned around. This is beautiful Ryan. He plays my poppy and my father in the play. But yeah, what do you like about the play so far?
It's fun. Like, the story is heartwarming, and honestly, it is genuinely fun to play. Like, it's not yeah, it's not. I don't know. It's fun. I like it. I'm
Yeah.
having a blast.
And we have to, I was speaking to them that we had to do a lot of dialogues, and he's got at least 4 or 5.
It's true.
So that's going to be great. I only have 2, so just imagine what he has to go through. What kind of dialogues do you got? Oh my gosh, traffic.
I've got primarily Irish and then some Southern American, but I've got at least a sentence or 2 with an Italian accent and what was the other one? Right, I was messing around with a little bit of an accent from India, but I don't know if that's gonna stay.
Right.
be
So
fun, though.
I only have Irish and Kansas. So so we're gonna have fun with that. We're
great.
we're gonna have some din din, and I'll
Yeah.
talk to you guys later when I read the story.
Hello everyone, I'm back from supper. It was very good. It was very much needed. I was hungry most of the day. It was chili and rice and a little donut for dessert if you're curious. But yeah, I'm here with my device to record the story I'm going to be telling you for my dialect class homework. And then I think that'll be the end of the video for today, and I can't imagine a better way to end my vlog or acting theater vlog than tell you a story. It just worked out perfectly, and I got I read it a couple times so I don't stutter as much for you guys because I suck at cold reads. It's something I'm learning to do. So this will be great, a great experience for me. So bear with me and please enjoy the story. Well, here's a story for you. Sarah Perry was a veterinary nurse who had been working daily at an old zoo in the deserted district of the territory. So, she was very happy to start a new job at a suburb private practice in North Square near the Duke Street Tower. That area was much nearer for her and more to her liking. Even so, on the first morning, she felt stressed. She ate a bowl of porridge, checked herself in the mirror and washed her face in a hurry. Then she put on a pale yellow dress and a fleece jacket, picked up her kit and headed for work. Then when she got there was a woman with a goose waiting for her. The woman gave Sarah the official letter from the vet. The letter implied that the animal could be suffering from a rare form of foot and mouth disease, which was surprising because normally you would only expect to see it in a dog or a goose, or a goat. Sarah was sentimental, so this made her feel sorry for the beautiful bird. Before long, the itchy goose began to strut around the office like a lunatic, which made an unnecessary mess. The goose's owner, Mary Harrison, kept calling, "Comma! Comma!" which Sarah thought was an odd choice for a name. Kama was strong and huge. So it would take some force to trap her. But Sarah had a different idea. First, she tried gently stroking the goose's lower back with her palm. Then, singing a tune to her. Finally, she administered her, her efforts were not futile. In no time, the goose began to tire. So Sarah was able to hold on to Kama and give her a relaxing bath. Once Sarah had managed to bathe the goose, she wrapped her off with a cloth and laid her on her right side. Then Sarah confirmed the vet's diagnosis. Almost immediately, she remembered the effective treatment that required her to measure out a lot of medicine. Sarah warned that this course of treatment might be expensive. Either 5 or 6 times the cost of penicillin. I can't imagine paying so much, Miss Harrison. The millionaire lawyer thought it was a fair price for the cure. And that's the end. Oh my gosh, only 4 minutes. Well, yes. Leave a comment of how I did, and I'm gonna save this right now. And thanks for watching my first video. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I got through it. I know my first video is quite long, but yeah, it's just getting used to it. I'm gonna edit this and then watch the Oiler game and go to bed, and then I'll post one tomorrow. So yes, make sure to subscribe and like, and if you want, leave a comment. It's much appreciated. And yeah,